And this is where my tune changes. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode of The Lead. Your host, as always, Harley Dugan. This topic of the conversation is the Texans secondary and, entering the offseason and even after the offseason, I still feel like the Houston Texans have a hole in the secondary, and it is a weakness for this defense. Now, I'm not the only one that shares this opinion. I've harped on it multiple times amongst many episodes throughout the Lead Houston, where you are obviously subscribed. And if you're not, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. You're not going to want to miss the latest on all news, rumors, updates on Astros, Rockets, and Texans, because this is the Lead, the hot spot of all Houston sports. With that being said, go ahead and smash that like button, easiest smash of your life. Comment down below, how are you feeling about the secondary? Because I'm about to change my tune in just a few seconds. And if you have a brain fart, you don't know how to answer the question, just drop a swarm down in the comment section, and I know how you feeling. All right, so drop a swarm in the comment section if you don't know. Now you know. With that being said, it is a problem. This secondary is an issue for this Houston Texans. I'm not going to undermine that. But I will say this. Now, yes, this offseason they went ahead and grabbed the Jeff Okudah. They went ahead and grabbed the CJ Henderson. They went ahead and grabbed the nickel and Miles Bryant. They got Desmond King, Derek Stingley, your two safeties, Jimmy Ward, Jalen Petrie. Underperformances from Jalen Petrie. Jimmy Ward didn't necessarily live up to what you essentially thought he was going to do in a Houston Texans uniform. Injuries, lackluster play. Both of them play better when they're closer to the line of scrimmage. Texans had good play from Steven Nelson last year. Now you don't have him back anymore. And Jeff Okudah, we don't know what exactly we're going to get from him. CJ Henderson, don't know exactly what you're going to get from him. Question marks in the outside cornerback position. Slot corner is a bigger question mark for me as well. I know Desmond King played well for you at the end of the year, but at one point this guy was cut for a reason. Miles Bryant, I don't know how much of a solution that is for the Texans at nickel. They drafted Kamari Lassiter, though, and this is where my tune changes. Kamari Lassiter was someone that is supposed to come in and be that nickel cornerback for you and solve at least that part of the secondary for you. Awesome. But Kamari Lassiter has came in here and not been the guy for you at nickel. He has been the guy at the opposite cornerback position with Derek Stingley. We have seen numerous clips of Kamari Lassiter doing this thing, playing extremely well, locking down a Stephon Diggs, having good plays against really good number one guys that the Houston Texans are rolling out with. Kamari Lassiter is continuously there. Local media members have raved about Kamari Lassiter's play. D'Amico Ryans has raved about Kamari Lassiter, and it feels like he has the outside cornerback position locked down. It feels like that is your number two cornerback. And damn it, that feels very good. It feels great to hear that a rookie in Kamari Lassiter is already past what you thought should be baby steps for him. He's already knocking on the door to be the starter on the outside corner. Hell, we've seen him take starter reps already for most of these clips that we've seen in minicamp and OTAs, that he looks to be the outside starting corner. I had Cole Thompson on my channel just a few weeks ago. Make sure to check it out. It's under the live streams. And he was raving about Kamari Lassiter even before the Texans drafted him. Thought he was the perfect fit for him to be a Houston Texan. And he's absolutely right. He fits that dog swarm mentality. He is magnificent in his highlight reel, just seeing big time plays, big time hits. And I love the confidence he has. He has a swagger to him, and he backs it up on the field. And that's something you love to see. And then you go to the safety position. And yes, I mentioned the underperformance of Jalen Petrie. I also mentioned the lackluster play of Jimmy Ward. Also injuries as well, contributing to that. Both guys were they're just not free safeties. They're not high safeties. They're not guys that you want back there trying to run backwards. And you saw many times their numbers running backwards. That's where Calen Bullock comes into play, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, Calen Bullock, again, I'm going to reference Cole Thompson in the live stream again, but he mentioned how great of a center fielder Calen Bullock was, the numerous amount of plays this guy created as a single high free safety is just something that needs to be talked about more. Calen Bullock, yes, tackling issues, sure. The Houston Texans have a strong defensive line. They have strong linebackers. Those guys should be making the goddamn tackles for you. Calen Bullock has made numerous plays at USC, taking risks and making it count and having numerous interceptions, highlight reel interceptions, badass interceptions that you're hoping can extend onto the playing field in a Houston Texans jersey. Ladies and gentlemen, the Texans might have, I'm not going to say solved the secondary issues because I still have a question at the nickel position. But Kamari Lassiter and Calen Bullock definitely make me feel better about this secondary going into year 2 with the Miko Ryans. They've upgraded the defensive line, so that's going to help the secondary. Sacks are going to help the secondary. Derek Stingley has just picked up right where he has left off. And yeah, he's picked off CJ Stroud, by the way. With that being said, this secondary is absolutely fun to listen to, watch other local media guys talk about, and it creates more hope for me to maybe go, oh, you know what? Maybe the secondary isn't that much of a problem if Kamari Lassiter plays up to what he is being talked about, and if Calen Bullock should be utilized correctly. I have no doubt in D'Amico Ryans and plays accordingly. Both of these guys are immediate solutions, remedies to this secondary that I think we need to give more attention to, and maybe we should fall back a little bit on the scared secondary that I at least I am harping on continuously. I still question the nickel position. I don't know what's happening there. I'm not entirely sold on Desmond King. He's got a lot to change my mind. Who knows? But at the end of the day, the Houston Texans definitely seem like they drafted their secondary of the future attached with Derek Stingley. And wow, this Houston Texans team just continues to get deeper this offseason. As always, guys, go Astros, go Rockets, go Texans. You have a blessed day.